It is Fighting Now, aka Jake, and the booth for you guys here tonight. And of course, tonight, for the first time in quite some time, you would know this guy as for calling this Xfinity series races with. But for the first time in our broadcasting careers, we get a chance to call a Cup Series race. And of course, help me welcome my brother from another mother who loves West Virginia as much as he loves his own girlfriend, Mr. B. Brody. What's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing much, just uh came out of the Xfinity race. We didn't have the night that we wanted, but excited to be up here in the booth with you.
I'm very excited, and of course, this is the first time for me to get a chance to call a race with this young gentleman. You guys know him for racing in the truck series, and of course, a guy who does so much for this league, especially when it comes to calling races now. Please help me welcome That's a Terrorist.
Yo, what's up?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, talk about what a crazy race that we just witnessed from the Xfinity Series now to the Cup Series, where they're going to be racing at Texas Motor Speedway. Brody, you know a thing or two about when it comes to Texas Motor Speedway. Take us through the insight of what these drivers could be experiencing here tonight.
Well, as any 1.5 mile track, especially in the Cup Series, very draft reliant. Uh, Everyone's fighting for the bottom, basically the dominant line. As those tires start to wear out, they're gonna have to start watching for turn four. Your car can get really snappy over there, and you know, it's just gonna test you.
It's definitely going to test your patience. It's going to be testing a lot of things, and I'm very excited to see what these drivers have in store for us. Because last week I think they were at I think what was it, Road America? You can correct me on that one, there, Brody.
That's correct.
And of course, the Heredia guy got the victory, first win in the season six. But not only that, but of course, first win for Penske because we know that JGR has been known for dominating ever since Daytona, ever since the start of the season. I mean, Brody, take us through what Heredia is planning on doing for tonight. I mean, do you think is there a chance for him to win two in a row?
Uh, any track that we go to, I want to say Heredia is a factor. I mean, this guy is a two-time champ. There's nothing he can't do, and he's definitely proven that. He's gotten off to a little rocky of a start this season that we really haven't seen out of him. But with the convincing win last week, Heredia could definitely do it again.
Very well said. And of course, terrorists, something that we got to talk about this, though, is that, when it comes to the point standings, I mean, let's go ahead and get to the points right now as we speak. So right now, it is Chibi the champ in first, YB in second, Joker in third, Heredia fourth, Elite Precision in fifth, Ghost sixth, Beam seventh, Tiger eighth, which he may not be racing tonight, Dallin ninth, and of course, round out the top 10 is Big Jim. But of course, I want you to look at the drivers that are below the cutoff line: KD, Fireslayer, and Smoke Zmog. What are these drivers going to have to do for them to be able to get those much needed points and for them to be able to get inside the cutoff line?
Just race good, clean, finish in the top 10 in the stages, finish well in the race, and get these points, so make the playoffs.
Very well said. So, I mean, right now, and I think something that these drivers are going to have to be very aware of is that one and two can be really dicey, but what can we expect as far as this race as it goes along the way, there, Brody?
Um, you know, what you can really expect, and I kind of want to get to wants to watch at this track. I mean, you can't ever count out Joker at this track. He has a lot of laps led at this track. Heredia, we've already mentioned those JGR boys, though. I know Heredia got the win last week, but JGR, Chibi, and YB, they have 4 wins total this season together. So that's
Well,
what to expect right there.
not only that, but I mean, when it comes to Joker, though, terrorist, I mean, he hasn't got himself a win thus far. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to Joker, he wants to be able to get himself back to victory lane. I mean, Joker has been doing an incredible job, but the thing is, though, is that he hasn't had a win. What do you think Joker needs to do for him to be able to get back to victory lane?
Uh, just have a good race, solid race. Try not to spin out of turn 4, and I think you'll be fine and win.
Very well, I very well agree. I mean, tonight should be a very interesting night. But as far as picks, I mean, who do you guys see winning here tonight? Brody, I'm gonna start off with you.
Um, I go with Joker. I think he definitely needs to prove himself against this field. This is the most competitive field that we've seen. I do just want to kind of throw another name out there. I do think Joker will win tonight, but another guy to watch is definitely Elite Precision. He has two podiums in a row now, I believe. So definitely don't count out that 21 car either.
Well, I mean, very well said, very well said. I mean, I'm really excited. If I was you guys, it's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a great time to get a chance to race here at Texas. Been quite some time, but do you think we'll see any drama as far as tonight, Brody?
Um, yeah, I think we'll see drama. You know, Texas Day. But it definitely does lead to a lot of bumpers being used. Everyone's fighting for that bottom line. So there's gonna be some hurt feelings in this race.
Very well said. Very well said. Hurt feelings at its best. We'll definitely have to see for tonight. I mean, is there any underrated drivers that you're keeping an eye on? Anybody that's below the cuff line?
Uh, KD, watch out for KD. He's pretty good here, I heard.
KD, very well said. We'll definitely have to check that out and see what goes along as far as KD. But we wish him the best of luck, and we're happy that you guys got a chance to join us. I mean, this is going to be a great race, great time. You know, myself, Brody, and Terrace, we're all ready, and I think qualifying is officially done, and hopefully we'll get ready to race out there soon. And we're allowed to go ahead and get a chance to join. And I didn't get an invite. I didn't get no invites. Did y'all?
No,
Oh Lord,
no, I never did get an invite.
terrorist?
Where's my invite?
No invites. No invites at all. Okay. Apparently
Yeah.
Logan's gonna send us an invite. Okay. Gotta love that. Gotta love that one moment where.
Well, do want to say that YB did get the pole, and I don't know why we haven't mentioned him at all, but Fist won this race last season. So why aren't we talking about Fist?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Fist is gonna be a he's he's joined back here recently, and you best believe that he's prepared. He's ready to get back to victory lane.
You need an invite?
I got one.
Okay,
Terrace, did you get one?
I need one.
I'll send you one. And button.
Alright. Well, thanks. Shout out to Shake and Bake and Logan Name, but yet look at the scheme that YB is running. I like that scheme, and of course we're underway here at Texas Motor Speedway.
No slots available.
Oh, crap.
Oh man,
No,
sorry, bud. But right now it is all the Skittles and the 20. Sorry, why did I say Skittles? But the 18 and the 20, which I do love that 18 though. And of course, gotta get to the back of the pack though. This, that's that's gonna be a very bit dicey one. Oh man, and the ghost is on the outside. And Joker, if I was him, I'd start focus on pulling away from this crazy field.
I sent you. But
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, sorry for the wait. I know Brody's been trying to help us out. Which shout out to Brody on that one. But so far, it looks like it's all JGR. They're slowly pulling away from Joker. Dominating at his best.
and you can see what track position really does to you on this track. Everyone's fighting for the bottom. Two JGR cars have pulled away. Everyone else kind of stacked into a pack.
Yeah, and you can also see that if they're out front, I mean, right now, JGRs, they're pulling away.
I do want to say, keep your eye on that 5 car of Dank. He is hot seating tonight.
Yeah, we really, last time we saw Dank, he got into a scuffle last night at Atlanta, and Terrace can tell you on that one.
Mm-hmm. Watch out for hyperspeed. This is a second Cup race, and he's a full-time driver for the Cup Series now.
Yeah, and look at the 8 of Fistbuster, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 34, Big Jim, he is slowly going to the inside of Joker. And Jim, could he be able to
Ooh.
clear him? And he does.
The 20 passed the 18 for the race lead.
I think YB is helping Chibi get those
Yeah.
lead lap points.
Sick.
And if I was Killer, I'd be enjoying seeing my Cup team dominating like they have ever since Daytona. Chibi, who was a part of Penske, found himself a really great ride in the 20 at JGR, doing great things at the moment, but he's got some help. He's got a great teammate in YB. You guys are quiet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm muted.
Oh. All right. Well, normally, Brody would be talking, but of course, dog issues. I understand that completely. But right now, it is all JGR, Chibi, and Beta leading the field with the 34 of Big Jim inside the top 3. But of course, this battle for third, we have a 3-car, maybe a 4-car battle for third. It's getting really dicey, but these drivers are holding on to it very, very well.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Bean. He's in 5th right now.
And looking even further back, we have Freedom sitting at the end of that pack, leading 7th.
Yeah, let's get to Freedom. I was making jokes with him earlier, so let's go ahead and find. There he is. Yeah. Oh, and he gets broadcaster's curse already.
When he's going to cut off the 21. 21's not going to like that.
And look at the battle for third here, guys. I mean, Jim is losing a lot of momentum, and he does go to the outside. And look who is in third. There is your boy there, Mr. Brody, and Fistbuster.
Yeah, I think Fist said no hard feelings, but I gotta go.
I mean, he's got to. But yet, look at the 38. The 38's got himself a run.
The 34 didn't get down. That's interesting. Oh, and he goes down now. Here comes 3 wide. 21. Split.
Oh, the 21!
Oh,
Oh,
the
this is
10 car in
the
the grass.
freedom!
Yeah, the 10's gonna drop out. He cut him off. Didn't mean to do that. Dank, Nobes, and Elite now 3 wide.
Yeah, Firestarter's going to get involved in this too. It's going to be maybe about 4 wide. Yeah, Dank Emotions. He had a struggling run last night at Atlanta in the Truck Series. He's got to get things back going. But meanwhile, still looks like YB took the lead once again from Chibi, and now Fistbuster is leading. Of course, the 38 being 2 RCR cars inside the top 5. There you see the 11 of Tiger NASCAR. I thought, oh, the 4, the 24,
Ooh.
get into a battle. Oh, and the 4 cuts down. That was a very bad move from the 4. Going to give the 22 a lot of damage. That's going to be a caution here, folks.
What happened there?
The 4, the 24 must have got loose, and then the 4 was up to the outside wall, and he just came straight down. That was all on the broadcast.
Yeah, the 4 is all hit. Yeah, 1 got a little bit of it.
First caution of the night there, folks.
That's gonna help the 21 and the 10 after they had their little mishap right there. They had both lost the top packs draft. Be right back in there with it.
Yeah, very well said. And of course, if I was YB, I would definitely take advantage of it. But hey, we're get ready to get back on the way here at Texas. We're still in stage number 1 here, folks. Back on the way with YB taking the lead.
Jivy's gonna try, but this is gonna clear that second.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to clear the 8. The 8's going to stay right down to the bottom. He's not giving the 20 in the room, and I'm hearing crunching, but thankfully, no
Joker
wrecking.
all the way down.
I think the big question is, are we going to be seeing the rivalry between Festbuster and Joker? These battles have been continuing on last season until the 8 decided to retire for a little bit, but here he is. He's back inside of a cup car. Glad to see that he is back here with us in Hennessy Performance League. But right now it's all YB. Can the 8 ruin the momentum of YB? Because, you know, outside of last week's race, JGR has been the huge talk ever since the start of the season.
Yeah, definitely. As we see YB still leading the race, trying to find Chibi. It looks like Chibi dropped back into 4th, got a spot behind Jim. Let's talk a little bit about Jim. Jim is, you know, sitting right on the playoff bubble right now, and here comes YB. He's dropping out.
Yeah, new leader. That is your boy there, Brody, in Fistbuster. If I can be able to. But yeah, I mean, talk about this though. Is that Big Jim? You mentioned he's currently above the cutoff line, but yet just by a couple of points. If he can be able to get himself, if he can be able to stay inside the top 10, that chances of him being below the cutoff line are slim. If you're Big Jim and you want to get a chance to have a really good run here.
The 8's gonna give it back now. No one wants to lead. It looks like they're trying to save.
And now Jim takes the lead.
Yeah, Jim's saying, "Oh, come on, give me the lead. I got a clutch."
I mean, Brody, if there's one person that should know a thing about fuel saving, it would definitely be you against Jose Protege in the race earlier in our Xfinity Series coverage. But by the way, you did a phenomenal job and you had a great run.
Yeah, I was trying not to use the clutch.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, if you think about this though, I mean, can the Cinderella story happen again tonight? Because if you missed our coverage of the Xfinity Series, then you missed Jose Protege in his second Xfinity Series start, winning Dover, the Monster Mile, in the first Dash for Cash race of the season. And here comes the 8. The 8 is riding the 34's tail. This is getting good.
Yeah, looking further on back into the pack, we got the 9 of Ghost having a solid run in between Joker and Heredia, who we haven't really seen a whole lot of. He's had a great start to the season, and he's looking to keep his consistency up.
Yeah, and real quick though, I definitely want to talk about Chibi, currently inside the top 5. At the moment, he's right behind his teammate, the 18 of YB Beta. I'm sure that these drivers that are right behind the leader are trying to save as much fuel. Where's Old Terrorist at? We haven't got just to hear his voice in like the last couple of laps.
It's right now 26 laps to go in the stage, and right now people are saving fuel, trying to make it to the end of the run or to the stage.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that these drivers got to do, but I mean, if you're a big Jim, I mean, you're the leader. I mean, you don't really have enough time to be able to save anything, as Freedom Flyer is struggling against the 6 of Dallin. But
I mean, these lead lap points are good for Big Jim because he needs it to get more points on the cutoff line.
I definitely do agree. I definitely do agree, especially when it comes to how chaotic this race is going to be. Big Jim, the leader, we've not really seen much lead changes, but rest assured you can expect something to go down.
Here's a driver we haven't seen a whole lot of this season, Captain Jack, I believe in his second start on the season. The owner of SHR, he went down to the Truck Series last night and got a win at Atlanta, so coming off of a little high. I think he's right around the top 10 right now, looking to have a solid day.
Not to mention that race last night at Atlanta was a fuel-saving race, even a tire-saving race, so he knows a thing or two when it comes to saving. Oh, dang, emotions stuck to the outside. Oh, this is about to be a scuffle in the back. But keep it clean, guys. I mean, but so far it's all Big Jim at the moment here in Station 1. We're happy to have you guys with us. Brody, Jake, and Terrorist calling the action here for you guys in the Cup Series here at Texas. Man, and of course, Fistbuster is trying to be able to chase. If I was him, I wouldn't even bother chasing the 34 of Big Jim, because that is plenty enough fuel for Jim to waste at the moment.
Yeah, as that lead car, we know, it's really hard to save that fuel. Not exactly sure if he's saving at all or anything. This track really burns fuel. You're almost you're almost full throttle through 3 and 4. 1 and 2, there's a little bit of coasting time, but other than that, you really don't save anything on this track.
You can barely save anything, especially when it comes to racing here. I mean, it's very difficult, but surely these guys are going to have to do something here. But, oh, look at the move that the Fistbuster is making. He is trying to be able to save as much as he possibly could. If I was him,
these guys won't let him.
No, they don't want to help him out at all.
All this is doing is letting Big Jim run away. He can start clutching if he wanted to.
They
Look at
definitely
them.
don't help
They're
him
going
now.
wreck.
They might wreck right here. They're 3 wide right now.
All playing games right now. This is insane to see. 3 wide. A couple cars into the
Oh!
wall. That could have
Couple
been
cars in the wall.
disaster.
Right now it's 18 laps to go.
Way to save it, though, guys. Way to save it.
Yeah, the big loser out of that exchange is Tiger. Tiger is running 5th. Now he's stuck on the outside battling for the top 10.
Look already, he's moving up slowly from the pack, and now he's in 5th, I think. Yeah,
Papo
5th.
sliding through the grass.
Oh, Papo.
Yeah, Papo is currently struggling at the moment, but if you guys missed the Xfinity race, he was also in the booth with me, but shout out to Papo on the help, to say the least.
The only thing about the 18 and 20s plan that they haven't really accounted for is, can Jim save with the clutch? And here comes Joker right around the outside. He's like, alright, I'm done.
If I was Joker, I wouldn't even...
Allman.
What's up?
Look at Jackson Allman on the outside trying to pass.
Yeah, that's 3 wide in the back right now. I mean, Jim is just pulling away, but these drivers in the back, they're saving as much fuel. They're saving as much as they possibly could.
Now we got Joker up to 2nd, Chibi stuck on the inside, and look who it is, the 12 of Jackson Altman. Coming off a great E3 last week.
Yeah. Jackson Altman finished top 3 at Road America, but I think these drivers their patience starting to wear thin because they want to race each other regardless of how much is left in the stage.
Do you save or do you go? That's what Hyperspeed's trying to figure out as he goes to the outside of Jackson. And he's going to split the 48 and the 8.
And look at the 17 of Hyperspeed. He's going to pass Joker here. He's going to get himself inside the top 5.
Where do the JGR drivers go? They're starting to save a whole lot more.
Yeah, you can see it between the 20 and the 18 there. They're trying to save as much as they possibly could. Even Joker knows that he's got to be able to save this time.
And while these guys are fighting like this, only one driver that I can assure you that is very okay with it. That's 34.
That's definitely something, to say the least.
I'm surprised we're not seeing the 6 of LD Allen further up into the pack. I know he has a clutch. Just wondering what his plan is.
That's definitely a curiosity, especially if you're a Jack fan, or not Jack fan, but a Dallin fan. See what old Dallin's going to be doing here at the moment.
And I do know Elite Precision is on a wheel, unsure if he has a clutch or not, but also someone to watch out for as he runs up into the top 5.
Yeah, he goes inside the top 5, and of course, you have RCR 1 and 2 with Big Jim and Hyperspeed in second. Fistbuster takes third, Elite Precision fourth, and of course, the 12th of Jackson Altman, somebody who we've seen last week at Road America, coming off at the top 3. Oh, and he's gonna go to the grass. Broadcaster's curse. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, 37 and fires. Fistbuster.
Another car through the grass. Oh, and there's actually a big wreck. Yep.
Fistbuster.
Oh.
Why did I say Fistbuster? Fire Slayer. Sorry. It's all in the F's, I guess.
All that saving for nothing, as we see the 5, 24, and the 37 all in that.
Wow. And Chibi knows. Go ahead.
Look at all the track position, the 20 and the 18 lost.
Yeah, Chibi's definitely not too happy with that. Terrace, can you blame him?
Um, the JGR cars were trying to save fuel, but it didn't work out because the caution came out at the worst time.
Oh, and right now we're back on the way here
No,
at Texas.
no stayed out, and now he's gonna pull off.
Yeah, he's gonna pull off. He's gonna let him go by.
Staying out to get a lap lead. Almost wrecks it on the apron.
He's gonna lose that though. But if you think about this though, look at the momentum that Big Jim is gonna carry, and Elite Precision is gonna come down to the bottom. That's gonna move Hyperspeed out of the way.
Here comes Elite.
Elite is right there in second.
Hyperspeed has a little help on the outside. He's got help from the 11. Tim's just trying to work both lanes right now.
They're trying all they can.
Fistbuster's gonna get shoved out to the outside. Everyone's trying to get around this 21 car. 17's gonna clear for second.
Good for Hyper.
Now it's 4 laps to go in stage 1.
And Hyper, he is blocking Elite Precision for second.
There goes a lead up to the top. Bibby's acting as a battering ram right now. He wants this lead back.
After what happened to him after that caution, I don't blame him because they did try to save fuel, but yet fuel is out the window going into 3 laps to go here. And look at Ghost. Ghost is currently inside the top 5 as we speak.
Won't get tricky with all these stack ups.
And look at
Look
Chibi. Chibi goes for the lead. He goes down to the bottom. And he does pass Big Jim, new leader, the 20.
That 20 car is very impressive.
2 to go in stage 1. And look at Ghost. Ghost is going into 3rd.
Tim's gonna get down into 4th.
Yeah, white flag in stage 1.
Ooh, a little bump from Jim sends Ghost up the track. Ooh, here we go, 3 wide. 17 up to the top. Ghost is gonna have to lift.
And that's going to do it here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was, yeah, that is end of stage 1. Chibi the champ is your stage 1 winner. Well, guys, what about that stage? I mean, Chibi the champ, after struggling, trying to be able to save fuel, caution happens, and all of a sudden he wins the stage.
Yeah, no, that... Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, good recovery for Chibi. I mean, he was semi before that caution came out in stage 1, and now he comes back and wins the stage. So good stage 1 and more playoff points for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that he desperately needs, guys, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on everything. It looks like old Chibi's gonna be leading us back to green here as we get ready to start here. Yes, we do. Stage 2 underway here at Texas.
Got teammates battling for second right now, Jim and Bean. Did not mean to say it in that order. Here we go. Heredia looking for second, but Big Jim's gonna hold the spot.
Jim is gonna hold a spot to say the least, and that's gonna give that's gonna pretty much just give Chibi a chance to be able to pull away.
And so we've seen that 20 car is very strong.
That 20 car is very strong. I mean, we've seen it here.
This is that guy I was talking about, LD Allen. Found his way up into the top 10. And a good showing.
Dallin knows what it takes, and he's planning on having himself a really good showing.
Comes Heredia for second. He got a run on Jim.
Jim does have himself a really good run. But I mean, look at the Heredia God. He's gonna take second.
It's only a matter of time before we saw the 2 car.
There we see it. We do see the 2 car. The 2 car of Heredia.
It is amazing down the back how we can see 3-4 wide and then funnel right into a line.
And Heredia, good.
Oh, Heredia to the inside of the 20 car. The 20 car is keeping on the top side pretty well, but the 2 cars are pushed by the 9 of Ghost, I think. Yeah. The 20 led that lap, and the 2 cars are going to pass him for a race lead.
And they're side by side at the moment.
Oh yeah, they're side by side right now. And now he's clear.
He is clear. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much just in the lead at the moment. I mean, he cleared Chibi, and there you see it. Chibi here is, trying to be able to get back to the lead. But look at the 9 of Ghost. Ghost is going to come down to the bottom, and he's going to try to take the lead away from Heredia God. As soon as I can be able to get to Ghost, there he is. And he's going to be taking the lead here, ladies and gentlemen. And Big Jim, he's going to be fighting Heredia for second. Beam in third. Oh man, and the back's getting really dicey at the moment here, guys.
Here comes Jim back for the lead. 9 left room.
9 left, plenty of room for that. And looks like Big Jim is going to get back inside the lead. Look at this, a RCR 1-2-3. Well, I would say 1-2-3, but now it's 1-2. I don't know what happened to Hyper, but he's still inside the top 5.
And look at why he's better. He's moving up quickly from the pack.
And we'll definitely have to see, especially with what's going on now.
Yeah, Fist making it 3 wide right there. Still 3 wide. Just gonna find himself a spot right in front of Heredia. All gonna get sorted out.
Yeah, very well said, especially when it comes to Big Jim taking the lead. You gotta give credit where credit's due between him and Beam. As Beam's gonna be looking to take the lead away from Big Jim. And look who is right behind him. That is the 18 of YB Beta. And Beta's gonna try to be able to fight Beam. Beam's gonna lead this first lap of the race. But Beta, he is not gonna be able to get a chance to fight for the 38. He's gonna have to be able to do something here. Oh yeah, the 38 blocks him. Oh, gets him down to the apron. Oh, the 34 gets contact with that. The 18 is gonna end up losing a lot of spots after that. Oh, and the 9 gets to the grass. The 34 hits him. Oh, the 9 is still in the grass, but yet he saves it. Great job. And look at this. The new leader, the 17 of Ultra. Or Hyperspeed, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, the 34!
Oh.
That's a wreck!
Yep, there they go.
24 gets involved with that.
The caution's out.
Caution is out. Dave got involved with that too. What happened to Jim?
Looks like Dank and Popo got the worst of it. Jim even more beat up.
Wow. Jeez, what a crazy situation that was.
Jim's not going to be happy after that one.
No, he will not. Yeah, so pretty much we pretty much have another caution here, ladies and gentlemen, with Big Jim, Papa Musa, and Dank Emotions, as now Hyper is going to lead us back to green here at Texas. Once again, Jake, Brody, and Terrorist calling the race here, if you guys are just now tuning in. And we're back on the way here at Texas.
This is going to get into that P2 spot. Chippy's going to get shuffled to the outside. Couldn't get down in front of Heredia.
Yeah, the 8 is looking to try to be able to get the lead from the 17. A lot of patience going to have to do here, especially if you are a Fistbuster. You don't want nothing to happen. You don't want nothing too chaotic to happen.
Coming to 30 laps to go in stage 2.
I don't know, but right now it is all hyperspeed at the moment.
YB slipping up the track. The 2 almost gets under him.
Surprising if we're still green.
3 wide further on into the back. Joker trying to get 2 spots for 1.
Look at Tiger NASCAR on the high side.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that he's still racing, even if there is thunderstorms down there where he's at. So kudos to Tiger for still racing, even if it is through bad weather.
Yeah, he's not afraid of lightning striking his house and coming through his TV, as I was told when I was younger. Were you ever told that?
I'd never been told that until now.
Never.
Well, it wasn't my parents. I grew up the stack, and this is the highest we've seen the 11.
It's gonna be getting really dicey here, especially if you are hyperspeed and you see the 11 of Tiger NASCAR right behind you. And here comes Tiger. Tiger is right behind the Hyper. See what he can do here, guys.
Tiger Nasser to the inside of the 17 for the race to lead. With the 17's fighting back hard on the outside. They're so side by side. Oh,
Yeah.
the 17 lets the 11 by. Oh, 11 in the grass.
Tiger just wanted the lap lead.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're still got to be able to save fuel, don't they?
I think. Oh.
Oh, the 3 of Mike G.
Oh. Who's up? Oh, the 12 car Jackson.
Oh, this is gonna be a big one. The big one happened at Texas. Oh my God, Joker's involved. Oh,
That's
there's
a suspension.
Oh my God!
Multiple cars.
Dang! What did you see, Brody? What happened?
The 12 was about to be a lap car, and he just brake checked the field.
That's
a suspension right there.
That's my own. That's my own number.
That's a suspension.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that. that definitely is the suspension right there, like Brody mentioned.
Yeah.
Brody, you think Jackson Kevin LePage shit right there?
That was worse.
He said that was worse. Oh gosh. Let's go ahead and get back to the 11 of Tiger NASCAR. Brody, check the Discord. Check the Discord.
Don't worry, I saved a clip for later if they need it.
Yeah, send it in the incident chat player, please, because I'm really curious. But anyways, back on the way here, and of course, Tiger NASCAR lead. Terrace, you have a lap count?
Let me check real quick. I have someone stream on. Let me check.
Thank you. As Tiger NASCAR is currently in the lead to be at not for long because he's got the 18 of YB on his outside. Could the 18 be able to pull the lead on the outside? Will not happen, no, but he will stay right behind him.
That was a great restart by the 18.
That was a really great restart. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right now it's 18 laps to go in stage 2.
I
Oh,
just want to men
oh,
I do just want to mention the 4 car up here. GTR, this is his first cup race. This is still his rookie season. You know, he did pretty great in the truck series. Still is looking for that first career win though. Could it come today?
not to mention that he ran really, really good, and we're still here in crunching. But he ran really awesome last week at Canadian Tire in the Truck Series, and so Jack just thought, well, if he's doing this good, maybe I'll just go ahead and give him a cup ride. And by golly, he did. He's currently inside the top 10. Not bad for his first cup race.
Here we also see Fire and Zemog working their way through the field. Whoa! 6 all the way down to almost the wall.
Yeah, not to mention is that after this race, boys, is that we get a chance to go race at Richmond. We're ready to go do some short track racing at its best.
I'm excited for that one. I have no idea who is going to win.
Temperature's gonna flare.
I think next week's going to be a very special week because you got the Truck Series going to Iowa, you got the Cup Series going to Richmond, but my favorite part is the Xfinity Series is going to go to Talladega!
Oh!
Title NASCAR!
What happened to him?
Oh my god!
Radioactive. Radioactive.
What the fuck?
Right there on Talladega. Yeah, that's radioactive. Congratulations.
That was unpredictable.
I can't believe I caught the 3 doing a backflip. Oh my god!
24 involved in yet another wreck, and just do want to say the 12 has left the lobby.
Big damage for the 11 Tiger NASCAR.
Wow. And Chewy said whoever decided normal was a good idea should be fired. Terrible. And speaking of that, he's actually in the lead at the moment. Back on the way here at Texas.
They're 3 wide for the race lead right now, and the 8 car to the inside of the 18 or 20.
Oh, and 3 wide for the lead.
Coming to 10 laps to go in this stage.
Like Fist backed off and let the 18, and it might have backed off a little bit too much and let his teammate to second, and here comes GTR as well.
I don't know what's going on, but GTR is inside the top 3.
And there they go again in the tribal.
Wrecking big in the back. Multiple cars.
Oh yeah, the 48. Yeah, this is another one. This is another crazy chaos, and that should end the stage, shouldn't it?
No, it didn't end the stage.
It didn't end the stage?
It didn't, yeah.
Wow. We're going to be in stage 2 till 11 o'clock here, folks.
Don't tease me like that. I had to look. I had to look. I know this is 500 miles.
Do I have time to go grab me a water real quick? Because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go.
I guess I'll take over.
What?
Yeah, it's my stream now. All right. And the 18 and the 20 Gonna kick it back off to green. YB is gonna have the inside lane, and he's also gonna have a push from the 4 heading into turn 1.
6 laps to go in stage 2.
6 to go. What does the scorecard do? He's looking, trying to make something happen. We got 5th sitting there in 3rd. Chibi's still hanging there on the outside.
All right, back, folks, and of course, back on the way here at Texas with YB in the lead. And oh boy, this is about to be a 3 wide already. What are we doing?
We got GTR trying to find a way around this 18. This 4 to go.
Yeah.
4 to go this time by, especially if you're the 4 of JTR. Gotta see what's going on.
Ghost somehow found his way up into 4th. Oh, the 4 is going to get loose on the bottom. Going to check them up. You notice how the 18 is able to arc the corners because he doesn't have any pressure from behind right now. The 4 car can't do that because he's protecting the spot. That's how the 18 is able to manage this gap right now.
The 18 is managing a really good gap. I think we're now at 2 to go now.
Yeah, 2 laps to go. Look at the 8 car, making a move into the inside of the 4 car.
Yeah, YB right now, if things go his way, he should be able to win stage number 2. But Fistbuster may have different plans. Oh, and contact between the 38 and the 9. Here comes JTR.
Coming to the white flag in stage 2. Yeah, stage 2.
Yeah, stage 2. YB is definitely going to be winning this, but Fist is going to try to be able to stop that. But the question is, though, is that what's going to happen, especially if you are the top 5, JTR? I mean, you got to be able to get those stage points.
They're 3 wide further on in the back. I'm not really sure what happened.
Back up front, though, it is going to be YB Better that's going to win stage 1. Fistbuster in P2. GTR in 3. Beam 4th. And Ghost in 5th.
Yeah, that'll...
Oh.
Stage 2. I'm not totally sure. I saw Nobes hit the wall in one of the turns. I think it was turn 3. But I'm not really sure what happened that allowed that group of 6 or 7 to get away from the rest of the pack.
I had no idea. So far,
Man,
it's definitely been a very good race. Go ahead, Brody.
I was just gonna say, you know, my pick for the race, Joker. We have not seen a whole lot out of him tonight, and this is kind of uncharacteristic of the 48. He really is known for dominating on these 1.5 tracks, so interesting not to see him up here.
Yeah, but now things are going to change things from here because now we're in the 3rd and final stage.
2 laps to go.
Now if you know things stay green, we should be able to see some strategy, especially if you are the top 5, top 10, and especially if you're YB. I mean, you want to be able to continue to get more wins, especially in owners points, which I believe JGR is ahead in owners points.
Correct.
right along with Chippy the Champ from his point of view. And he's currently inside the top 5, or inside the top 6, as he's going to make contact with the 9.
Here we go, 3 wide further. We're going to sort it out for now. Chibi was looking under, I believe, Ghost, and got the spot. Chibi has a great short run car. That is what I've noticed.
He doesn't have the long run car, to say the least. And I got a phone call.
Well, while Jake is responding to whatever the call was about, we're gonna we're gonna go on board with the 18. I'm not really sure which camera position he is on, but 18 has drove away from this field. What are you seeing out there, Terrace?
I'm seeing they're still battling for second, but now they're like sorting it out they're sorting it out right now. I think they're still battling now. Yeah, they're still battling for a second, and they keep making White Better pull away.
Well, there's his teammate. Jimmy's gonna clear for second. Just now realized I don't see the 2 car up here at all either. This is a real shakeup.
Yeah.
Just shows you the difficulty of this field.
Yeah, how like talented this field is.
Oh, we got Bean sitting there in 3rd place. Bean is definitely known for his intermediate track speed. There's just something about these draft reliant tracks that he just exceeds at. Alright, so now we have a group of 4 catching our leader. Everyone else starting to lose that draft little by little. 22's hanging on to it. Oh, and they're so close to wrecking in the back. Yeah, and there goes 2. I believe the 3 car is in it.
The caution's out.
It was not the 3 car. It was the 11 and the 41. The 24.
And now
And Papo is having a rough night tonight. He has been involved in pretty much every crash that I've seen. But we're gonna re-rack them and try again here. Stage 3, do you have an update on how many laps you have?
let me check real quick.
Alright, so while he's checking,
I'll tell you when they cross the line. Or when the 4 car crosses the line.
back to green.
Uh, 50 laps remaining.
50 laps. Should guarantee that we see at least one stop, probably 2, maybe 2. I don't know.
I think it's 1.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's around 27.
Yeah. The 3 way back there for third.
And the shadows of stage 1, the 20 and the 18, are pulling away. Just up to 3rd. Everyone else battling behind that. 3 wide heading into turn 3. Alright, so we have the top two who have pulled away. Fist sitting there in third. Z-Mog in fourth. Ghost sitting in fifth.
Look at KD. He's moving
Yeah.
up. He's moving
Yeah.
up slowly. Now
KD
he's up.
finally showing his hand. And he's going to get hit by the 21 up the track. Here we go. 21 and the 48 are starting to make their way back up through the field. Here comes the 10 car as well. Drivers we haven't seen since the beginning of this race, really. Followed behind
All right.
by the 2 as well.
Yeah, and sorry for that y'all. I just had a phone call, but we're back here at Texas, and thank you Brody and Taylor for helping me with that during my little phone call. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a very tense one. But look at who's inside the top 5. We've not really talked about this guy much. That is the 22 of Smoke Z-Mog, who's getting himself top 5 thus far. Good for him.
Those HPL cars are fast tonight.
They definitely ain't here to play. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's just, I'm really impressed by the speed those two can have just by themselves, you know. Showing that 2 cars can basically match the whole pack.
Very well said. I mean, this is pretty much a battle of teammates at the moment, especially since we could be going to one last stop. Unless the caution does come out, then strategy is literally out the window.
And all these drivers, the 8, the 22, the 9, they're just going to have to ride in line, try to catch these two, because if they start battling that, you can almost, you know, it's definitely going to be between the 18 and the 20.
I mean, this battle is going to be very interesting to say the least.
'21's going for a spot on the 9. He might get a spot on the 22 as well. Not yet. There goes all of Fist's help.
Oh, the 9 gets had an issue.
It's going to drop back behind his teammate in the 48.
And we've not talked much about Joker, but he's finally back inside the top 5 here, guys.
And this group of 5, 6, if Heredia can stay in touch with them, catch these two.
When it comes to
That's a caution.
the caution, yeah. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Dank Emotions got a lot of damage, and
I think the tank in the 37 might have got into it.
Looks like what happened.
yeah, let's go ahead and find the 37. yeah.
24 again as well.
Yeah, I think it's the 5, 37, and 24.
That's his 8th wreck.
Feel bad for Capo.
Unfortunate for Papo. Not having the night he wanted.
Wow. So you think strategy's now at the window now?
I think they're still gonna pit.
I don't know, but yeah, we have a new leader, and that's the 8 of Fistbuster back on the green.
Everyone but the 22 gets down. That was the 9 on the 21 for 4th place. 21's gonna try to get down. Joker there to close the hole. Go time.
Oh, you're wrecking in the back. I just saw that.
Yeah,
I
oh
know.
yeah. The 41, the 6, and the 5 again.
The caution's out again.
Oh. Did, is, did something
I'm
happen?
here. I'm
Okay.
here.
I'm here.
Got me worried there for a second.
Stream is still up, correct?
Yeah, yeah, yes it is.
Huh?
Back on the way here at Texas. Did something happen to you, or did something happen to me?
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know
all
what
good now,
happened.
though. There was a little bit of strategy right there. I believe the 8 stayed out, the 11 stayed out, the 17 stayed out, and the 24 all stayed out.
32 laps remaining at Texas.
And look at the 17. He's wanting to be able to go for the lead. And we've not talked about this gentleman ever since the start of the race. Papa Musa in 4th.
Yeah, this would be a nice, feel-good story if Papo could hold on to a top 5 finish after the day he's had. How many laps to go?
31.
Going into 30 to go. This time by.
I think people are saving back there.
I don't think saving 4 laps is possible at this racetrack while staying in the draft. I'm not saying losing the draft and, you know, taking it real easy. Staying in the draft. I think it's impossible.
But now Hyper. I keep calling him Ultra, but Hyper gets the lead back. Oh, and something's happening to Fistbuster at the moment here, guys. Oh boy,
I think Fist let the 17 go by, trying to save a little fuel from him. And here comes the 24 with a huge run on Tiger. Gonna give it to him.
Yeah, the 24 does make a really good pass to Tiger NASCAR. Everybody should still be on the lead lap. We had one driver pretty much pulling a Kevin LePage. That was Jackson Altman early in stage number 2. He is out of the race after that incident. And of course now we have Hyper in the lead. And look at the 2 of Heredia God. And he's now getting inside the top 5.
Unfortunately, Papo is gonna be hung out to dry on the outside. YB and Chibi are coming.
I mean, they're right there. I mean, they're outside of the top. I mean, one's inside the top 5, but the other one's outside of it. But they are right there. They can catch. They can catch these guys.
It'll be interesting to see how fuel plays a part in this.
If a caution doesn't hit, then it's back on for fuel strategies.
Yeah, I think the 17 right now is hoping for a caution. And nah, I can't save that. I might as well just go and leave it some laps. You know, put my name out there some more.
I mean, especially if I mean, especially and the Dank's scraping the outside wall. The 17, he's getting himself some TV time. So if I was him, I would just take advantage of it and enjoy it right now. If I was the 17.
Here comes the 24 under the 20. Looks like a more tame part of the race.
But I mean, the thing is though, is that we've seen how it can be just calm, cool, and collect. But after that, I mean, there's going to be a caution. I mean, the question is, could we see a caution to ruin that strategy there, Brody?
Oh, definitely. If a caution comes out anytime soon, everyone's just gonna come and pit and they'll be good. $30, 34 of Big Jim and the 38 of Bean are working their way back up. They're now behind this JGR duo, looking to break them apart, followed by Joker.
Yeah, so Joker, we've not really got to see much from him. I feel like it was kind of broadcast curse because I did pretty much had him as my pick to win this race. But glad to see he's still in the top 10. I mean, really, truly, he's the only driver that is, outside of him and his teammates inside the top 10 at the moment. I mean, it's been nothing. It's all been JGR. It's all been not RCR. But yeah, RCR and of course Roush as well. So this is going to be really interesting, especially with the closing laps of this race. Terrace.
Yeah.
I thought you had something to say.
Tiger Nassar's in second now. I think Fitz let him by.
Great insight there, Terrace. Great insight.
My bad.
I think you're good, buddy. I think this could be a moment where, this stop could be the final stop, Brody.
Oh, it definitely will be the final stop, Jake. I kind of hope that we don't see a caution because there is a lot of drivers saving. I know the 17's banking on a caution right now. He's not saving at all. It'll be interesting to see what happens. We have not seen green flag pit stops yet, so there's that.
That is very true. That is very, very true, especially for not Captain, but for Hyperspeed. Hyper wants to be able to get that caution, and just think that if the caution comes out now, I mean, you already got your fuel, you already got tires. I mean, might as well go ahead and just go out there and win the race.
Here we go. Fist is letting Jim into third.
That is very true.
Yeah, I think Jim's taking advantage of everyone saving, just driving through the field, hoping for a caution as well. He was all, he fell back earlier in the race and could just never find his way back up. Well, he's up into second now.
Yeah, which is very, very good for Jim. I mean, he's been staying inside the top 5 ever since the start of this race. I mean, we talked about it earlier, guys, that he is above the cutoff line by at least maybe 5 to 10 points. Well, he has done so incredible. I think he's finished in both stages, and now he wants to be able to get a chance to come home with a top 5, maybe a win here. We'll have to see as far as strategy plays out.
Yeah, I know Jim Nation would love to see Jim pull off a win.
Not to mention, I mean, Jim has had a struggle as we've seen him get get involved with an accident earlier in this race, but he's bounced back from it.
Got Fistbuster defending a spot up against the 18. The first time I've seen the 18 try to make a pass this run, so I wonder if that means the 18 is good. Here he comes under the 8.
Well, I mean, the top 3 is definitely pulling away, so there goes the strategy.
Yeah, YB is going to try to hunt him down right here. Oh, 17 hits the apron, it looks like, and goes up the track.
And Jim is going to... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, here comes Jim for the lead.
Yeah, coming to 10 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
How's the fuel looking?
Pretty close.
YB up into third. YB looking to the outside. Battle for the lead, almost 3 wide.
Jim is going to take the lead here.
Jim's got to be wary about his inside.
YB's right there.
Here we go, who can make it? There ain't no way YB would be pushing this hard if he wasn't good. That's my theory. Ooh, a couple cars loose, the 4 is loose.
Yeah, it's good.
Maybe just... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Chibi made a pass through the grass.
Well, I mean, when do you think these guys are going to come down to pit road?
Probably really soon.
I don't know if they will.
I don't know.
Jim's gonna get booted out of the lead. Here comes YB to take the lead. Bean into second now. You gotta sort it out. YB is gonna start to pull away. Here's
Just
our
7
first.
on 17 on pit road. Sorry.
Yep. Speed's gonna be on pit road. First taker.
Who else will join the 17?
Maybe in the fourth. How many to go?
4 to go.
Where to go?
4 to go this time by.
It's gonna be a crazy finish. I feel it.
You said 4 to go?
Yeah, 4.
3 now.
Right now,
Wow.
yeah.
A good run off of 2 for Bean. Here comes Jim to the inside.
That's a battle for second. That's a battle between two teammates. White flag. Ignore that, folks.
Chibby into second. Looks like everyone has the fuel. Oh.
Oh,
And
YB out?
come out.
Chibby's gonna
Yeah.
win.
Oh,
Jimmy's
Jimmy's gonna
gonna
win!
win.
Jimmy's gonna win! Oh
Jimmy's
my
gonna win
god!
barely. What a finish.
Oh my god! Jimmy with the win!
Should be saving enough fuel to win here at Texas.
And you saw the move that YB made?
Yep.
Wow, that was a crazy, crazy way to end this race. Finished third.
I don't know. I think, let
It's
me
either
ask.
Bean or Heridia.
Wow.
Wasn't expecting that one.
I don't think any of us did, to be honest with you.
Jim finished third.
Interesting. Good.
Wow. Well, it looks like we get ready to get a chance to interview our top three here. Uh, wow, what a race that was, and I think we're all still stunned by it.
That was a good finish.
That was a great finish.
Looks like YB is going to rack off that last lap of the race. It should be YB and Jim was the third place.
Yeah.
All in here.
Well. And immediately a rule change. So pretty much via AlwaysJokerr, and I quote, all series have changed to low drafts on 1.5s or higher starting next week. Super speedways will continue to be high.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, can we? Did y'all invite our top three?
Getting chibi right
Man, this is gonna be a very interesting. Uh, wow. All right, and there he is, our race winner himself, Mr. Chibi. You there, buddy?
I, 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 I what, what just happened?
You won the race. That's what happened.
Yeah, yeah, but I,
I was just shocked.
like that was the most unexpected thing ever.
I think we was all shocked by that, by what just happened. But YB just running out of fuel, and you was there, right time, right place. I know you hate to take that win away from him, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, I'm just happy we got another one too, though. I was like, he didn't fall to fifth or anything, but yeah, that still sucks for the 18.
Really sucks indeed. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a chance to talk to as Big Jim in here.
Yep, I'm here.
Jim, buddy, you had a up and down race this entire time. We saw you wrecking off of three. You stayed up front the entire time. I mean, what could you have done to the car in order for you to get a chance to win this race tonight?
Just not left the bottom open as many times as I did. I did it just a couple too many times. Turn one is very wide, very easy to dive bomb. And, I mean, the 18 was coming. I just wasn't able to park the bus on him. He got me in the left rear, which basically shoots your car up the track. If I could have just gotten that where he would have hit me square, it would have just been a huge checkup because the physics in this game are terrible. But I misjudged that, and I promise it won't happen again.
Very well said, and not to mention is that we talked about this before the race. You was above the cutoff line by at least about maybe 5 to maybe 10 points. Do you think you had a really good point say to help you get a chance to be above it and not have to worry about that, to say the least?
Yeah, I feel like it was a pretty good points day, stage two. Much to be desired. That's when we got in the wreck and got lagged and kind of just finished 20th. But we made our way back up, salvaged a good day out of it, and RFK looked really strong today. So I was really proud of what we were able to do, especially Hyper, his second race in, and he's already leading laps. So I'm excited for the future of this team.
Yeah, and talk about this though is that you being hyper, you guys had a really great run. So shout out to the RFK guys. Let's go ahead and bring up some questions. Brody, I'm gonna start off with you. Do you have any questions for Big Jim?
Yeah, that's heartbreaking for you, Jim. Uh, being in second, coming to the white, leaving the door open for Chibi to get under you in turn one. Heartbreaking. It could have been your win tonight, but I do want to ask, what tracks on the schedule are you really looking forward to maybe get that first win of the season?
I'm looking forward to iRacing, Brody. I'm not looking forward to NASCAR heat of any sort. We got rid of Martinsville, so that's off. But Richmond is one that's coming up. I'm really looking forward to that one. I know Chivy's going to be a tough out there, and YB was faster last season, so that one's going to be a barn burner. But other than that, I guess you could say like Dover. I don't know. Just tracks that require a little bit of braking and uh, short tracks, but we don't have many of them.
Very well said. Terrace, do you have any questions or comments you want to say for Big Jim?
I don't have any questions, but a good top three from you.
I appreciate it. And shout out to Chibi on another like very uncharacteristic kind of win. I don't know where he
I
came
did
from.
not expect that at
I
all.
don't know how you won, but
I was like
congratulations
seventh on
on
like
it. And
third the last lap.
YB, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Maybe you could give some of us.
Yeah, fortunately, YB is not even in the party. I think after what happened, I don't blame YB for not wanting to join, especially
Oh no.
in the way that he lost. It's kind of definitely a heartbreaking to say the least. All right, well, let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Chibi. Chibi, buddy. I know you did not expect to get a chance to win, but yet you and YB pretty much finished up inside the top two. I mean, 1-2 finish. You guys had such great runs, but take us through your end of the race. You got the win, but I mean, do you feel excited even though you pretty much beat your own teammate to the line for it?
No. I thought he got me at first, but then I saw the results, so.
Very well said. And I mean, something about this though is that I've noticed this when it comes to JGR since the start of the season is that you guys have been dominating like crazy. What's been helping you dominate in these races like you guys have over the last month or so?
Uh, I guess good chemistry. We're all pretty close, like outside of the game, so I guess that really, helps. But yeah.
Very well said. And I'm gonna take it on over to Brody. Brody, you have any questions or comments you want to say to good old Chippy?
I didn't think of one, but I can work on one. Hey, Chibi, congrats on the win tonight. I'm gonna kind of think back to your rookie season last season. You had a really solid uh, rookie campaign. Didn't see any wins, but now you cap off three beginning of this season. But last season you kind of had a collapse in the playoffs. Are you kind of worried a little bit about that? Or are you trying to get some
Nope.
redemption in the playoffs?
Dover's not in the playoffs, so I'm not really concerned at all. Mm-mm.
Sorry about that one.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah, very well said. And of course, so Terrace, any comments, questions you have for our race winner?
Good win. What was your reaction when you passed YB better for the win?
Nothing. It was quiet. I just didn't expect it. He didn't say anything about it either. Like it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I saw him slow in exit in 4. I was like, oh, Chippy's gonna win this race. I called it.
Yeah, I realized like coming out of turn 4 that he was like really slow. But I'm glad I saved just a bit more than him. Yeah, it paid off.
Well, very well said. I'm gonna get a chance to ask you guys. Big Jim, start off with you. Your final thoughts and comments about tonight as you guys go to Richmond this week.
I just need to relax and get my blood pressure back to normal. That race was very stressful, and I don't even know where we go next week. So,
Richmond.
oh, it is Richmond. Great. Okay. Well, Chibi, I'll see you there, bud.
Yep. Good luck.
Very well said.
Even though it's like a week away.
Hey, do you have any final thoughts and comments after an incredible win tonight as you guys go to Richmond this week? Chibi.
No, not really. I'm not really. I'm expecting a top 5, but I don't know. I kind of forgot how good I did there last season, but hopefully I do good.
Very well said. Hey, wish you gentlemen the best of luck next week. We'll see you guys at Richmond next Thursday night.
Appreciate you, Jake.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Go
thank
have
you.
a good night and enjoy and relax. Good luck. All right. Well, pretty much, gentlemen, that was an amazing race. Very chaotic week, to say the least. I mean, Brody, we saw what happened last night with the Truck Series race. It was a tire saving race with Captain Jack winning it. We saw the crazy Xfinity race with Jose Protege in the second career start, getting himself a win. And now tonight we have Chibi winning unexpectedly because YB ran out at the line. What is something that what's something that I think you can talk about, especially after a crazy week this was?
Well, uh, not over till it's over, I guess. With Atlanta, the Truck Series, you know, tires were the adversity. That's always a hard on tires track, and yeah, and drivers had to do a little more than just going all out, and we saw that really in all three series. So definitely a good week of racing, and an exciting way to finish off the week with Chevy stealing one away from YB.
Very well said, and of course, terrorists. I mean, talk about this. So is that the JGR are still dominating, but however, we did see a lot of drivers like Hyper, like G, GTR that have really stepped up the pace. Can we be able to expect more to come from these drivers come next week at Richmond?
Yeah, I can see Hyperspeed contending pretty well at Richmond. Just watch out for him.
I do
Hey,
want to add on that. I do want to add on that. He was second in the Xfinity Richmond race that he ran last season, and he was the only person that could match Heredia's speed. So it'll be exciting to see Hyperspeed out in Richmond.
hey, we'll definitely have to talk about as far as predictions, as far as who we will end up betting on come next week. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it here as far as our crazy doubleheader tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to go ahead and congratulate all of our winners from this week. I congratulate Captain Jack, congratulate Jose Protege, and of course, congratulations to Chibi on their respective wins in their series. And of course, we cannot wait because come next week, we have Truck Series kicking things off once again. And of course, we have amazing Talladega racing for Xfinity. And of course, we come back for Cup as far as Richmond. Don't forget, we'll bring more coverage for you guys next Wednesday night at around 8:30 Eastern time. But hey, from all of us here at Hennessy Performance League, for Terrorist, for Brody, for myself, saying so long, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a great night, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe.